My clock has well and truly ticked over to 8:30. I'm sorry, I'm running a bit late this evening. I left my glasses upstairs. But there we go. Grab your songbooks. Getting in the festive mood. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. And folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to... Who changed the key for this tonight? They know that Santa's on his way. He's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tom Caroline's Self-Isolation Sing-Along. As I said, week 37. Grab your songbooks and click on the share button now. Encourage some of your friends to come along and join you this evening. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Well, if you've got my advent calendar and you've been opening the days, you might have been surprised yesterday to see two of me singing this wonderful song written by Meredith Wilson. Let's hear it then. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look in the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. Of a banana beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Bonnie and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that will bring right within your heart. Well, hopefully you might have written your Christmas list to Santa Claus. Anybody done that already this year? I think Andrew's got to do his very, very soon. Now I just came back from a lovely trip along the Milky Way. I stopped up at the North Pole to spend a holiday. I called on dear old Santa Claus to see what I could see. He took me to his workshop and told his plans to me. So you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Why? Let's hear you at home. He sees you when you're sleeping, creepy. He knows when you're awake, even creepier. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why. With little toy horns and little toy drums, and Rudy Toot Toots and Rummy Tum Tums, Santa Claus is coming to town. and curly head dolls, the turtle and coo, elephants, boats and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town. Now the kids in girl and boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. He's indeed. Now Santa is a busy man, he has no time to play. He's got millions of stockings to fill on Christmas Day. You better write your letter now and mail it right away, because he's getting ready, his reindeer and his sleigh. So you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. He is indeed. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. You've got it. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows if you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, here he comes. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. High in the sky you'll see his reindeer pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all this merry and bright. Hang your stockings, say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle jangle, oh what a beautiful sight. Jump in bed, cover up your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Is Faye ready with the bells?
Oh yeah.
Here we go! Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Yoo! Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the snow. We're riding a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're gliding along with a song in a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like birds of a feather should be. Let's take the road before us and sing a chorus or two, or three, or four. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. We all know this one. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh of a banana. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing. Come on, Andrew, sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now, a day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated at my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed its lot. He got into a drifted bank and then we get upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is white, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight, sing this sleighing song. Just get a bobtail, babe, 240 for his speed. Then hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, we'll take the lead. Last time! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, there we go. Good evening, sing-alongers. Hope you are all well. Welcome to Christmas, the first in the Advent sing-alongs in the run-up, of course, to the big day. Hope you're all well, as I've said. As usual, I have my beautiful wife, Faye, working in the comments over there.
Good evening.
And hopefully you can hear her this week. My audio interface is working. The wonders of Facebook. We had a bit of a trial today, and it turns out that if I plug my audio interface once we've gone live, then it works. If I have it plugged in when we go live, it doesn't work. So there we go. It changed 3 weeks ago. It must be an app update or something. I don't know. Technology, the wonders of technology. But hopefully we are coming in loud and clear to you. Faye, have you got any comments or shout-outs there already coming in?
I've got a wedding anniversary.
Oh, my word. Go on, fire away with that now.
It's Wibker and Martin Den Bakker's 11th wedding anniversary tomorrow.
Hey, Vibeke and Martin, congratulations. And I hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. What a wonderful thing to celebrate. Oh, there we go. Anything else, Faye?
I'm just getting some suggestions for songs.
Brilliant. Keep that list coming in. We've got how many more have we got before Christmas? Well, is it four? The fourth one is Christmas Eve. So we've got three. Well, we've got 4 to fill. There we go. So keep those suggestions coming in, and I will do my best to do those for you. Now, as I said, thank you so much for those of you who have purchased a ticket for my Advent calendar, my virtual Advent calendar. You can buy tickets for that on my website, carolinescockneysingalong.co.uk. And there's still, all the dates so far are still there. If you join late, don't worry. It's £5 and you'll get it's a link to a password protected page on my website. And every day by 9 o'clock in the morning, I will have uploaded my latest day's offering to appear behind the little window and get you in the Christmassy spirit with a little bit of a morning sing-along for you. Or you can, in the evening perhaps, or wherever from around the world that you're watching, you'll be able to join in with a little song every day. And just to say, I've got some very exciting guests coming up on that in a few weeks. And Faye and Andrew make appearances as well. So, and also, yes, look out for the Chainsing costume in the backgrounds as well. Actually, you've probably spotted, we've got the Robin, Rockin' Robin over here on the chair with his Santa hat on. There we go. Getting into the Christmas spirit we are this evening. But, of course, we've come out of lockdown now. Hope you're all doing well, lockdown. But of course, many of us have gone into tears. Coming into tier 3 has put me in tears. But no, of course, the country's been England has been split into tiers. I know my friends in Coventry in tier 3, like we are in Kent. So shout out to anybody in a tier 3. Shout out to those of you in tier 2, waving with the other hand, and a shout out to those lucky people in tier 1. Faye, where was that? It was Isle of Wight. Cornwall.
Yeah, Cornwall, Isle of Wight, and Isles of Scilly.
Isles of Scilly, there we go. So, yes, I thought Richard Lewis had suggested doing a little bit of Ken Dodd for you. Does anyone remember this? Tears. Bit of Ken Dodd for you. Can I remember it? Tears for souvenirs are all I left. Okay, that's it. This is in the songbooks. I haven't got my notes of where it is in the songbooks. Faye, have you got a songbook there?
Sorry, what's the song?
Tears by Ken Dodd. I didn't make a note.
It's on page 6.
Page 6. Goes like this. Tears for souvenirs are all you left me. Memories of love you never met. I just can't believe you could forget me. After all the happy hours we spent together, tears have been my only consolation. But tears can mend a broken heart, I must confess. Let's forgive and forget. Turns out tears of regret. Once more to tears of happiness. we go. A 1930 song there, Tears, which is originally a waltz. I'm playing it in a waltz. But Ken Dodd recorded it in 4/4 time. But yeah, what a beautiful voice of Ken Dodd. You think of Ken Dodd as a comic, but some fantastic songs that he released as well. And a beautiful one of that. So there we go. Thank you to Richard Lewis for the sheet music for that. A little bit of tears in the... You see what I did there? Yeah, there we go.
Of course, we just had a mention from Valley Remnant. They're in Tier 1 in the Highlands. Of course, Scotland's got different tiers, hasn't it?
Different tiers? What's going on? That's going to confuse everybody.
Yeah, I'm confused enough with the England ones.
I'm confused enough as what I can do in Tier 3, but there we go. That's by the by. So, have we got any birthdays in this evening, Faye?
Not as yet.
No birthdays from Faye. I've got one birthday. A shout out from Anne-Marie Cannon to Coletta Perry. Anne-Marie says, Coletta is my big sister. She lives in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and she is the oldest of 6, and I'm the youngest. So a shout out to Coletta Perry, Anne-Marie Cannon's older sister. So hope you're having a fantastic day. Happy birthday to you. If you've got any more birthday shout outs, pop them in the comments below, and we can get those shouted out for you today. But so in which case, if it's just Coletta at the moment, we're going to sing happy birthday to Coletta. It goes like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Coletta. Happy birthday to you. There we go, Coletta. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, where are we going? Of course, a huge shout out. It was St Andrew's Day on Monday. Yes, my little saint who's on the sofa. No, not that St Andrew. Of course, the real St Andrew, the patron saint of Scotland. So a huge shout out to any viewers in Scotland. I know that Valerie and Keith are watching from up near Elgin. So shout out to you. And to any other Scottish viewers, Jill Hunter, I know who's a Scot who tunes in as well. So shout out to any of my Scottish chums out there in Facebook land. We're going to have a little Scottish medley. We had this about a month and a half ago, so please hope you'll excuse me for repeating this. But hey, St Andrew's Day on Monday, we should have a little Scottish medley in the same way. Well, I'm assuming we might still be here by St Patrick's Day next year. So in March, we'll have a St Patrick's medley as well. There we go. So, a little bit of Scottish medley in your songbooks. I have no idea what page it is because Faye's got it over there.
Page 5.
Page 5. Thank you very much, Faye. We're going to start with a little bit of Roaming in the Gloaming, a bit of Harry Lauder. Here we go. Here we go. Roaming in the gloaming on the bonny banks of Clyde. Roaming in the gloaming with me lassie by me side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that we love best. Oh, that's lovely roaming in the gloaming. We know this one. I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as pure as the lily in the dell. She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny purple heather. Mary, my Scots bluebell. On yon bonny banks and on yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and me true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. I say you, I'll take the high road and you'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland afore ye, but me and me true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Hark, where the night is calling, hark, hear the pipes are calling, loudly and proudly calling down through the glen. There where the hills are sleeping, now feel the blood a-leaping, high as the spirits of the old Highland men. Tarring in gallant fame, Scotland, my mountain hame, high may your proud standard gloriously wave. Land of my high endeavour, land of the shining river, land of my heart forever, Scotland the brave. Here we go. I just came back from the Isle of Skye. I'm no very big and I'm awful shy. The ladies shout as I go by, don't know where's your trousers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Over the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lassies say, ho ho, Donald, where's your trousers? Hey, Hey, there we go. Was that Alan Stewart who did that? No, who did Donald, Where's Your Trousers? I can't remember. There we go. A little bit of Donald, Where's Your Trousers? Shout out to. Have we got anyone in from Scotland there, Faye?
Oh, we didn't ask them to tell us, so I don't know.
Well, I said we was out to our Scottish chums. I wonder whether anyone was in Scotland.
Sorry, I haven't noticed.
There we go. That's all right. No worries. Not a problem. Not a problem. Well, of course, we know as the sing-alongers that we have so many people viewing from all around the world. And many viewing from the States. Shout out to all of those of you in the States last week. Having Thanksgiving. Belated. Well, I just said happy Thanksgiving. We did a little thing last week. So, huge shout out to you. I'm just going to move this thing to a little later on because I've just thought of something else. And as we're getting into what we are in the midst of winter, aren't we now? It's been cold and it's been really wet outside today, really miserable today. So at home, sorting out the song sheets and set lists for this evening, and sorting out stuff with the building work. The building work is going very, very well. We've got plasterboard, we've got plaster going on tomorrow up in the loft conversion. So we're gradually getting there. And at some point, I'm sure in the new year, we will move upstairs to there as we do some work on down here as well. So, yes, I think we're going to be sleeping and moving, working in all of the rooms in this house to keep us there. But, yes, talking about winter and all that lovely snuggly time that you can have sitting on the sofa, wrapped up warm with a hot chocolate possibly, and the one you love, of course, brings me on to a song written by one of my fantastic friends, Dandy Wellington, over in New York. Huge shout out to Dandy and anybody watching from the States. Dandy's a good friend of mine. He's a band leader and fantastic style activist, I suppose. He's a beautiful, he wears fantastic dandy clothes and outfits. He's a very, very stylish man, a true gentleman too. A fantastic singer and an awesome band leader as well, singing wonderful hot jazz from the 20s and 30s. But also he's written some songs as well, and here's one of his that you can join in. This is called Winter Afternoon. Faye, what page is this in the songbook?
It's on page 6.
On page 6 of your songbooks. I'm going to sing the verse. It's a bit tricky maybe for you to join in, but hey, you might be able to pick up the chorus as we get. We'll do the chorus twice through, and it goes like this. Summertime is ended, it's coming to a close. It's time we grow dependent on our warmer clothes. With this change of season is what I'm thinking of. A lovely kind of snuggly kind of love. I never crave stormy weather, but I know we can brave this chill together. All the leaves are falling, summertime is calling, bidding you and yours adieu. Though the air is chilling, it would be a thrill to spend an afternoon with you. Sunlight may be fading, the breeze is serenading. Cozy up this room here for two. Escape the hoi polloi for half a day of joy that winter afternoon with you. Some may say winter cold, sullen and inhospit. I'll brave a frozen soul as long as you are warming it. Frost upon the windows, firelight and candles, dance as they illuminate our scene. It would be true bliss to warm you with a kiss on this winter afternoon with you. All the leaves are falling, summertime is calling, bidding you and yours adieu. Though the air is chilling, it would be a thrill to spend an afternoon with you. Sunlight may be fading, the breeze is serenading. Cozy up this room here for two. Escape the hoi polloi for half a day of joy that winter afternoon with you. Some may think winter cold, sullen and inhospit. I brave a frozen soul as long as you are warming it. Frost upon the window, firelight and candles, dance as they illuminate our scene. It would be true bliss to warm you with a kiss on this winter afternoon with you. There we go. Winter Afternoon by the wonderful Dandy Wellington. If you fancy some wonderful hot jazz from the 1920s and 30s, straight direct from New York City, then go and check him out. He's got a fantastic YouTube page with some fantastic stuff to watch on there. So go and give him a like and a follow. So, Faye, any comments or things that are coming in there?
I've got a birthday and a wedding anniversary.
Oh, go on, fire away with both of those.
Okay, so we've got a birthday today. It's Bradley Bogey. I do apologise, Bradley. I don't know how to pronounce your surname, but it's your birthday today. So happy birthday,
Bradley's birthday. Happy birthday to
and
you.
what more could you want but a sing along on the day itself?
Indeed.
And we've got a wedding anniversary. Janice Standens let us know that it's Mary and Peter Lacey's wedding anniversary. I'm not sure what day it is, but happy anniversary.
Mary and Peter, happy anniversary to you. Hope you get a wonderful way you're able to celebrate despite these weird times we're living in. Andrew is currently standing over by Faye, doing this all in sign language interpretation. This is hilarious. It's funny. Should really better see it. Maybe one day we'll get multiple cameras on this gig. I don't know. Maybe one day. He's thinking further down the line. When we get the BBC series, we'll go to multi-cameras on this.
I don't
anyway.
think it's a good idea to have a camera on me.
It means you'd have to put some makeup on or get dressed.
I'd have to look, respectable.
Look respectable. There we go. Well, thinking of Christmassy songs, I thought we'd do a little bit of the Christmas alphabet, and it's a family affair here at Caroline's Cockney Sing-Along. I've got my wonderful wife, Faye, and my wonderful son, Andrew, they're going to do the letters for us on this one. Hopefully you can do them too at home. This is in the songbox. What page is it, Faye?
It's on page 6.
Page 6 in your songbooks. Hopefully you can spell. Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
C
is for the candy trimmed around the Christmas tree.
H
Is for the happiness of all the family.
R
Is for the reindeer prancing by the window pane. Is for the icing on the cake as sweet as sugar cane.
S
Is for the stocking on the chimney wall.
T
Is for the toys beneath the tree so tall.
M
Is for the mistletoe where everyone is kissed.
A
Is for the angels who make up the Christmas list.
S
Is for old Santa who makes every kid his pet. Be good and you'll bring you everything in the Christmas alphabet. Should we do that one more time? Are you ready at home? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
C
Is for the candy trimmed around the Christmas tree.
H
Is for the happiness of all the family.
R
Is for the reindeer prancing by the window pane.
I
Is for the icing on the cake as sweet as sugar cane.
S
Is for the stockings on the chimney wall.
T
Is for the toys beneath the tree so tall.
M
Is for the mistletoe where everyone is pissed.
A
Is for the angels who make up the Christmas list.
S
Is for old Santa who makes every kid his pet. Be good and he'll give you everything in your Christmas alphabet. There we go.
We were going rogue by doing alternate letters. Then I got put off by you saying rude words.
Sorry. There we go. Just changing the words because hey, we all have a parody. We all have alternate lyrics for some of this, don't we? Hope you're all doing well. While we're on that, what was I thinking? What was that? Maybe that's something. Oh, 1950s. Of course, so many wonderful 1950s songs, Christmas songs in the 40s and 50s, I suppose. That real kind of golden age of Christmas songs. So plenty more of those coming up over the next few weeks as well. As I said, get your requests in below, and I'll try and get the shout outs. I'll probably rewatch this video at some point. God help me, having to watch me again. But to get down all those suggestions as well. So keep them coming in. And of course, if you've got any specific requests, you can do that through my website and the form on my website, carolinescockneysingalong.co.uk. As always, if you like what I do at Caroline's Cockney Sing-Along and you fancy buying some of my merchandise, I've got some tote bags, still some Caroline's Cockney Sing-Along tote bags. I do have some more Christmas decorations coming very, very soon. I've had a batch come today, which will fulfill the orders that are already in. As soon as I get another batch in my hands, I will put them back on sale. We've had problems with Royal Mail, I'm afraid, getting them across from Derek over in Northern Ireland. Hello, Derek. I don't want to sell any more until I know I've got them in my hands. So it'll be a few more days, but I'll let you know. If you want to know, be the first to know about that, make sure you become a member of the Caroline's Cockney Sing-Alongers Facebook group. If someone would be kind enough to pop a link to that in the comments, that would be great. And equally, you can come and join us after the show where we have a little bit of a debrief. Faye and I will go live on there once we put Andrew to bed. About 10 minutes later, kind of 9:40, we'll be on there for a bit of a chat and a debrief after the show. We had some lovely. We were singing hymns and things, school hymns last week after the show. Who knows what we'll be talking about this evening as we go live after the show. And of course, as I said, if you like what I do and you fancy throwing some coins my way into my virtual tip jar, I will be forever grateful. Thank you so much for those of you who have donated so generously over the last 37 weeks. I managed to, I've been able to pay the mortgage, so I'll go some way to paying the mortgage. So thank you so much for your support. It is much appreciated. Now, where are we going? Oh, actually, a shout out to our good friends, Han and Henny van Aalst in the Netherlands. This is a shout out because, of course, they're celebrating their Christmas on the 5th, which is Saturday. They're Saturday, of course. In the Netherlands, the tradition is with Sinterklaas, and Hannah and Henny very kindly sent us the Caroline family a box of wonderful goodies from Holland of Santa Claus related goodies. So we're going to celebrate with you, Hannah and Henny, on Saturday, with enjoying those wonderful treats that you sent across. Thank you so much. Andrew says there were a lot. So thank you so much. But of course, because Sinterklaas arrived by steamboat into the Netherlands on the 15th of November, and he's been going out around and will be delivering presents to the children on just before the 5th of December, when the actual holiday is celebrated, and then he'll be going off. He's been going around on his white horse along with his Piet, his little helpers, his little elves that help deliver the presents. So it was thank you so much to Hannah and Henny for telling us about the stories and the way that you celebrate Christmas over there. So it's great to hear that and embrace the ways we celebrate Christmas in different countries. So that's fascinating to see. One way that we celebrate Christmas over here, of course, is with a pantomime, a good old fashioned British pantomime.
Oh no, we don't.
Well, we don't. If you're in tier 3, you don't this year, I'm afraid. Of course, many pantomimes have been cancelled in tier 3, but thankfully in tiers 1 and tiers 2, pantos can go ahead as long as they're in COVID secure venues. So it's great news that theatre is going ahead, live theatre. But I've got a little song about a village pantomime that I thought you might like, and it goes like this. At the end of every year when Christmas time comes round, there's lots and lots of pantomimes in England to be found. But in our village we've not got a theatre at all, and so we held a panto in the local village hall. Oh, you should have seen our village pantomime. What a pantomime it was. We hadn't any ponies 'cause it had to be cheap, so Cinderella drove up to the ball in a jeep. Our principal joy was the principal boy. In her tights she looked so fine. She really was a smasher and she knew how to dress. But where on earth they found her, well, we just couldn't guess. So the only time the vicar wouldn't give the address was at the village pantomime. Oh, you should have seen our village pantomime. What a pantomime it was! The Demon King appeared so quick it gave us a thrill, but they left the trapdoor open so we went quicker still. We shouted for more, so they gave an encore. 'Twas the perfect waste of time. We hadn't any chorus, they're expensive you know. We called for volunteers and they all gave up and went. And there was a lot of the scenery you don't often show in the village pantomime. It helps if I get the rhymes right, doesn't it? We hadn't any chorus, they're expensive you know. We called for volunteers and they all had to go. So we saw a lot of scenery they don't often show. And the village pantomime, last chorus. Oh, you should have seen our village pantomime. What a pantomime it was. We had a set of curtains that they looked rather bare, a little like the costumes in the Folie Bergère. The village band played up on the stand, why they even played in time. The children loved the part where Father Christmas appeared. He strolled up to the Christmas tree and everyone cheered, but he stole the whole production, setting fire to his beard in the village pantomime. Jingle bells, we'd have a lovely time at the village pantomime. There we go. Sorry, a little bit of Billy Uke Scott that I thought I'd throw in for you today. Sorry, I hadn't really practiced that one, so many apologies. I'll do a proper recording. I might do a little video of that one and share it. But the village pantomime by the wonderful Billy Uke Scott there. Yeah, Faye, any shout-outs and comments coming in there?
Yes, I have. I've had confirmation of when Mary and Peter's wedding anniversary is. It's today.
Ah, brilliant. Congratulations, Mary and Peter.
And getting ready for tomorrow, it's Francis Mitchell's birthday tomorrow, and it was Val Remnant, who is friends with Francis's wife.
Okay.
Who sent in that happy
fantastic.
birthday.
That's lovely. Happy anniversary. Many.
It's happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Sorry, apologies. I've had too much wine already. There we go.
It's been one of those days.
Tipsy Tom. There we go. It's been one of those days, hasn't it? So there we go. Well, actually, I've just realised the song we're going to sing now is not particularly appropriate for after an anniversary shout out. I thought we'd do a bit of David Essex. I thought I'd throw this one. It's all about loss of love, not so. This isn't. Let's just assume this is completely aside from the anniversaries. I thought we'd do a bit of Winter's Tale by the wonderful David Essex. This one written by Mike Batt, who wrote... did Mike Batt write the Wombles? The Womble theme tune. He also wrote the Hunting of the Snark, the musical, which had a song in it called Snookering You Tonight, the snooker song, which is the theme tune to Big Break. There we go. Fascinating fact. You learn something new every day. And Mike Batt and Tim Rice, of course. Tim Rice, who wrote the lyricist for many, many musicals and many collaborations with wonderful Andrew Lloyd Webber. There we go. A little bit of Mike Batt and Tim Rice and David Essex. I'm sorry, I'm not as sultry as David Essex in that video. Have you seen that video? The pop video, David Essex, or sort of like Heathcliff on the moors.
Oh no, I think I need
to. It's a bit smouldery. There we go. Faye, what page are we on for this?
We're on page 7.
Oh, I need an oboe. Na, 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 na. The nights are colder now. Maybe I should close the door. And anyway, the snow has covered all your footsteps, and I can follow you no more. The fire still burns at night. My memories are warm and clear. But everybody knows it's hard to be alone at this time of year. Do you know the chorus? It was only a winter's tale, just another winter's tale. Why should the world take notice of one more love that's failed? It's love that can never be, though it meant a lot to you and me. On a worldwide scale, it's just another winter's tale. Let's do that chorus one more time. It was only a winter's tale. I'll try and get the tune right. Just another winter's tale. Why should the world take notice of one more love that's failed? It's a love that can never be, though it meant a lot to you and me. On a worldwide scale, it's just another winter's tale. On a worldwide scale, it's just another winter's tale. There we go, a little bit of David Essex, A Winter's Tale. I suitably, crucified that one, didn't I? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I'm just going to have a little itchy nose again. My moustache is playing up. So, Faye, anything coming in for you?
Just more suggestions for Christmassy songs. Now, I will say, some of you, the suggestions are coming up this evening. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
There we go. Hopefully I can please some of you this evening. I've got a shout out to Diane Wells. Who requests, how much is that doggy in the window? Not a Christmas song, I know, but hey, it's a request that came in through my website. She said, my late father and mother, is for them. My late father used to sing it to us as children when we used to have family sing-alongs. So she's requested that. And she's been tuning in since September and enjoyed the sing-alongs and chat. And it's helped with the lockdown blues, as it has, I know, for many of you. So a little bit of how much is that doggy in the window? For Diane Wells. Here we go. How much is that doggy in the window? Ow, ow. The one with the waggly tail. much is that dog in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. I must take a trip to California and leave my poor sweetheart alone. If he has a dog, he won't be lonesome, and the doggy will have a good home. All together, how much is that dog in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that dog in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. There we go. That one out to Diane Wells. And also we've got a shout out from Marie Grayson, who gives a shout out to the wonderful Carl Murray. Carl, who I know through Twinwood Vintage Music Festival. She says he's a top bloke and a massive fan. I can agree with that. Carl is indeed a top bloke. So shout out to Carl, who tunes in every week. Hope you're doing very, very well there. Faye, anything coming in over there?
More song suggestions?
Any ones that you'd like to suggest?
We've got some classics, you know, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree,
Of course.
Let It Snow. Apparently, there is a version, to the tune of Jingle Bells, My Rusty Chevrolet, which I kind
Ooh.
of want to know how that goes.
Yes,
So-
please. I'll have to search that one out.
Yeah. Obviously, a classic, Wish You a Merry Christmas. I Saw Three Ships, which is a
Oh,
Christmas
I
carol
saw
that you
three ships
don't
come sailing
often
in.
hear.
Indeed. I used to do it in the sing-along, as a Christmassy sing-along, but I think I cut it because it's kind of one of those things that... Well, also because it goes the same tune that goes on over and over again. But hey, we'll do it. Indeed, we will do it. I saw three ships come sailing in on Christmas.
Also, Dominic the Donkey. Do
Oh,
you
that's
know
a new
that?
one on me.
Alex Jenkins says it's a very entertaining Christmas song, so it should suit you very well.
But Dominic the Donkey, I'm going to have a look.
I shall write it down.
I saw Three Ships reminds me of actually talking about oboe playing. I used to play the oboe. So faded too back at school.
Yeah,
And,
and Caroline Scotland bought it off me, and I bought my wedding shoes.
there we go. Well, hello to the Scottons down there in Devon. And I remember playing I Saw Three Ships on the oboe. I was about grade 5 oboe in Coventry Cathedral with our school Christmas carol concert. Back, Fumty years ago. That sounds like a trumpet, but it wasn't very nice. It wasn't very pleasant. It was an oboe duet with the rest, and then the orchestra joined in and the choir sang. It was nerve-wracking to say the least. But
At least you made it to grade 5. I didn't even really reach grade 2.
it's hard on the oboe. It really is hard. They kind of, and they say because of all the back pressure behind the reed. If you're not mad when you start playing the oboe, you are when you're finished, because of all the pressure in that comes back. So you're like, yeah, there we go. So talking about Coventry, actually, huge shout out to any of my friends and family back in Coventry who are watching, and Bob Beer. Was requested this one, a little bit of the Coventry Carol. Hopefully you might know this one. It's an old traditional carol, an old folk song, and the lyrics for this are in the songbooks. Faye has that somewhere over there.
Yes, it's page 7.
Page 7 in your songbooks. The Coventry Carol. Now this confused me slightly when I downloaded the lyrics today, because the opening lyrics don't scan to what I remember. I'm a lule lula, thou little tiny child. Bye bye loo, which is different to what I've got. So I'm going to go with I've got to go with the words you've got. Though actually the end of the first verse is different as well. So bear with me.
Is this you just setting it up for making a mistake?
Yeah, indeed, setting it up for the lyrics at the end of the first verse. I think don't match. So I don't know. Let's just give it a go. Let's give it a crack at it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, I've started already. I've done it differently. Here we go. And lule, thou little tiny child. Bye bye, lule. This is the bit different. Lule, thou little tiny child. Bye bye, lule. And that's what we call a Picardy third, when it goes major at the end. Here we go. Oh, sisters too, how may we do for to preserve this day, this poor youngling for whom we do sing. Bye bye, lule. charged he hath this day his men of might in his own sight, oh young children to slay. Then woe is me, poor child, for thee, and ever morn and day, for thy parting, neither say nor sing, bye bye lully lulay. There we go, I successfully slaughtered the Coventry Carol. But I'm not entirely sure what the link is with Coventry, although it's called the Coventry Carol. Someone might be able to tell me. I should have Googled it. Why is the Coventry Carol called the Coventry Carol? Now,
surely you should know random facts like that.
Indeed, I should. Coming from Coventry, one would hope so, but I'm afraid I don't. So now, for those of you who've been tuning into my Advent calendar and enjoying it, thank you so much for joining in. I thought we'd sing the song that actually came up today. So if you, the spoiler alert, if you haven't opened your calendar yet, then this spoils what you're gonna find today. But now you've heard it this morning, you can sing along. You've got the lyrics for you there. Here we go. Oh, what page are we on, hon?
7 again.
Page 7 again. Here we go. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind, do you? I won't have to use our dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easiest thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see my hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. There we go, the hippopotamus for Christmas song. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, 1950s one, sung by child prodigy Gaynor Peavy, I think. Back in the 1950s, it was a huge hit back then. And if you didn't know that, then I hope it's a new addition to your Christmas song list that you're gonna sing going forward now. Where are we going? I'm talking about things I want for Christmas. Now, it's we've been listening to lots of radio. Well, we always have the radio on in this house. Normally Radio 4 or Classic FM. During lockdown, we listen to a lot of Classic FM. And we're getting quite excited for when Classic FM starts to play Christmas tunes. But in the last couple of days, getting in the festive mood, putting the Christmas tree up, we started listening to, we'd say to our Google Home speakers to play some Christmas songs. And 9 times out of 10, there would be one song it would start with, which we would always skip. But hey, thought we could sing it today. Faye, have you got the bells ready?
Yep. I am
Little bit of Mariah Carey. Here we go. What page in the songbooks?
It's page 8.
Page 8. Here we go. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Here we go! I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. are shining so brightly everywhere. And the sound of children's laughter fills the air. And everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas, all I want for Christmas, all I want for Christmas is you. There we go, a little bit of Mariah Carey and Andrew sitting on the sofa, giving it his best, doing his sign language as well. There we go.
Or interpretive dance, who knows? Right, we've had a suggestion, or an explanation.
Oh, go on.
Where the Coventry Carol came from, courtesy of Trixter Anderson. Apparently, it was a traditional part of the city's cycle of mystery plays.
The mystery plays,
which have been performed in the city since the 16th century.
I should have known that, being a Coventry kid. I was born in Coventry, a Coventry kid am I. Proud to be a Coventryan, no better or worse than anyone. Many a time I've spread my wings, such wonderful sights to see. But wherever I roam, my heart stays home in dear old Coventry. Yes, I should have known that. Trix, thank you for that.
Bob Beer has also said that, given exactly the same reason. So, yep.
There we go. Confirmed by two separate people. There we go. Must be true. Of course, the Coventry Mystery Plays in the wonderful medieval city that was bombed in the Second World War.
I was going to say that Elena has pointed out a good point. There's the Sussex Carol as well. So it's like, why is the Sussex Carol called the Sussex Carol?
Well, I shall investigate these over the week and come back with some fascinating tidbits for next week. So there we go. Now, where are we going? We're kind of coming towards the end of the sing-along this evening. I was going to do a little bit of thinking of songs that aren't Christmas, that are Christmas songs that aren't Christmas songs, songs that don't mention Christmas. So things like A Winter's Tale or Dandy's Wonderful Winter Afternoon. I've had a bit about When a Child is Born. Now, this was the Christmas #1 in 1974. It doesn't mention Christmas, but it's kind of associated with Christmas, I suppose. Here we go. A little bit of Johnny Mathis for you. This is in the songbooks. Faye, what page are we on?
8.
Page 8 for you. Here we go. A ray of hope flickers in the sky. A tiny star lights up way up high. All across the land dawns a brand new morn. This comes to pass when a child is born. A silent wish sails the 7 seas. The winds of change whisper in the trees, and the walls of doubt crumble, tossed and torn. This comes to pass when a child is born. This is all written in the same key. I think we need a key change. Rosy dawn settles all around. Got the feel you're on solid ground. For a spell or two, no one seems forlorn. This comes to pass when a child... Another key change! It's all a dream, an illusion now. It must come true sometime soon, somehow. All across the land dawns a brand new morn. This comes to pass when a child is born. This comes to pass when a child is born. There we go. We had to have a couple of key changes in that, didn't we? a little bit of When a Child is Born. Well, we're coming towards the end of the sing-along this evening. Thank you so much for joining us, as always. Faye, have you got any comments to
I
shout out?
I have another happy birthday. Carl Therins asked me to wish happy birthday to Bradley. I'm not sure if it's the same Bradley from earlier whose birthday's today. If it is, happy birthday again. If it's not, well, happy birthday, Bradley.
Happy birthday to you. There we go. And actually on that, Carl, who's been commenting on the post, is actually the pseudonym for Mr. Marcus Reeves. One of our Marcus Reeves who's been sorting out my back end, the messages.
I knew that name.
Faye didn't know that. There we go.
I've been sucked in. I feel used.
There we go. So thank you to Marcus. Thank you to Faye. Thank you to Andrew, who's been doing his interpretive dance up the back here. And I'm going to leave you with one of my favourite Christmas songs. A little bit of white Christmas for you. But just a reminder, if you want to join in with all the fun at the Advent calendar, then make sure you purchase a ticket for that through my website, carolinescockneysingalong.co.uk, where, of course, you can purchase other merchandise. I've got some tote bags coming out, which are still there, and I've got some more decorations to come very, very soon, so watch the space for those. And some CDs, perfect stocking fillers to give to your worst enemies and your neighbours. So there we go. Hopefully you can join us again next week at 8:30 for another sing-along. I'm going to try and get many of these sing-along Christmassy requests in for next week as well. Though, of course, we can't peak too soon. We have got another 3 Christmas sing-alongs. And, of course, we'll be here same time on Christmas Eve, 8:30 till 9:30 on Christmas Eve. And planning ahead, will be a little later. Actually, I haven't sorted out the timings yet. Apologies for that. But on New Year's Eve, we'll be a little later and ringing in the new year for you as well. Do come and join us for a New Year's Eve sing-along running up to midnight.
And we'll just gloss over the slight
Facebook delay. We're just going to have to deal with that.
And the time differences for our friends in other countries.
We'll deal with that. But yeah, come and join us on New Year's Eve as well. Because, hey, where we are in Tier 3, we ain't doing anything else. So, yes, you might as well come into the Carradines front room and join. Well, we might be in the loft by then. Who knows? We shall see.
Don't hold your breath, love.
There we go. Until next week, I'm going to leave you with this one. Well, actually, there is talk of potentially we're having some snow. Isn't there?
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Isn't quite so romantic.
Some snow in Scotland, perhaps, over the next few days. Most probably.
I think, yeah.
Valerie and Keith, look after yourselves. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Sleigh bells! Sleigh bells! Thank you. I didn't prompt her for that. Dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. Let's see you at home. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. There we go. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. And we shall see you same time here, 8:30 till 9:30 next Thursday. If you're going to come and join us on the Sing-Alongers group for the lockdown lock-in in about 10 minutes, then make sure you put a request in to come and join the group. We're nearly there. We're nearly at 1,000 members, actually 940 odd I saw earlier on today. So, yeah, encourage other people to come across and join us. We'll see you very, very shortly. And if I don't see you, keep you safe, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much.